Welcome.
Hello, my name is Ivan. I'm working as head of data science in fintech company ID Finance, and I will continue the theme about machine learning. So what I will talk about is customer segments, what is it, how to make them with machine learning, and how to get business value from it. A little introduction to our company. We are an international fintech company. We were founded in 2012. Now we have around 5 million clients. We are represented in 8 countries, and now have 4 companies, which is Solva, Moneyman, Amopay, and Plaza, and around 600 employees. So what is actually a customer segment, and how can a microfinance company work with it? On the slide, you can see the different types of segments. It's just an example. And here, for example, retirees and students. They have completely different needs. For example, a retiree can take the loan to pay for medicine, while a student can take the loan to pay for rent or food. So this is like the segments, and the segments are people with really different needs. And why do we actually need it in microfinance companies? And why do we need to make these clusters? Well, because it helps in personalization. It helps in making more targeting offers, targeting products, and this helps in customer satisfaction and retention policy also to work better. So what can we do with clients, segments? For example, we already made them, and what should we do? Like I showed here the 4 things. What can you do? The first thing is targeting emails. You can send different emails to different customer segments, and the conversion, the open conversion, will be higher if this email are sent to the right segment. Also, different website versions based on the segment. For example, you can open long-term loans for specific segments while you close it for the different segments. This helps in retention policy. You can make discounts for the specific segments, like bigger ones for some and smaller ones for others. Also, you can make specific products like with different rates and different amounts. So coming back to machine learning, what are the steps to make this segmentation? Well, the first question you should ask yourself is why do we really need segments? Should it solve some specific task? Maybe it's okay for us if we keep our product segmentation or our like marketing segmentation as it is, and we shouldn't spend time to make this helping with machine learning. But if you found a specific task which can be solved with it, the next step is to understand what data you need. It can be behavior data of clients, like, for example, his max expiration days on the previous loans, his user behavior on the website, or it can be, for example, his application data, like age, gender, and salary. So you should understand what exactly, by what types of variables you want to segment your clients. The third step is exactly making the segmentation using machine learning. Here you need a good data scientist in your company who really understand the business needs, who can work with business and make some value for a company. Or also you can buy it from the whole product from the consulting companies. For example, I think Experian provides these services. The fourth step is exactly describing segments. Of course, machine learning is good and it really helps, but after all, you need people to look what is inside the segments. what people are in the segments and what can you do with it. And the last step is, of course, creating offers, your products, your emails, and making A/B testing. So this is like the whole pipeline. Coming back to more technical stuff, on the slide you can see our just simple example. It is using k-means algorithm for clustering and also TSNE algorithm for visualization, like a 2D projection of your clients. So on this picture you see 4 segments. Probably you only see 3, but the 4th one is a small dot on the up of the slide, the green one, and there are around 5,000 people in this dot. Like it looks really small, but actually it's just a big concentration of people. So later, after you made this thing with these 2 algorithms, it comes in mind that people need to look at variables. So here, for example, you see the same thing, the same clusters, but by color you see different variables. For example, on the bottom one, you see the variable amount. The amount is your loan amount. So I already told you about a small dot on the up, and on the bottom picture, in this small dot, there are around 5,000 people who take really long-term loans with a big amount. And also on the right, you see the product type. It's almost the same as the clusters. You can see it, but it's still different. So for us, for example, it means that our segmentation by product is working quite good, but it doesn't really always like this. Like this is the 3 parts. Next, I will show a simple example of our case, which we made with machine learning, and how did we apply it. So we made the clustering of our PDL clients and got 4 segments. Like, by the way, how I showed you on the previous picture. We got 5 types of clients. The first type is people who easily return the whole debt, like long before expiration. They pay really good, but we don't get a really good return rate for them. The second one is people who hardly pay. They take a lot of prolongations, but in the end they still return the whole debt, and they give us a lot of money because of prolongations. The third one is one we want to focus on, is people who take PDLs as a step to installments. Like in our company, as in many microfinance company, it's hard to take a long-term loan at once. Like at the first, when you're the first came to the company, you need to take some steps to get some bonuses, or you need to pay some loans. For this segment, these people want to take really long loans, and they take PDLs just to get bonuses and as a step to installments. So we will focus on this segment. And the last one is a really risky segment, a low segment with who really go inexpired fast, and just a normal segment of people who take money depending on the obstacles they return or not. So we will focus on this one. What we did in our company, we decided to take this segment and to open the installments for this segment. So just it's people who want to take installments, but they still take PDLs. For us, it is more valuable if people take installments, because of the long term, because of the rates, and the whole return rate for them is higher than we take from PDLs. So we made an A/B testing, as I showed you as a step 5, and got this result. So actually we made ABC testing, but for the simplicity, here I show only AB groups. So group A is normal, we've opened only PDLs, and group B is the people with opened installments, like this segment for whose we opened installments. And as you see, the percent who took installments in group A, of course, it's 0 because we didn't open it, and in group B, it's 38%. I would say that even for people who got bonuses, this percent is lower. So this result was really successful for us. And also NPL for this segment, it was really lower, like 3% point, because we really made this good targeting and found this, found the people and satisfied their needs. And also total lifetime value from them is 21% higher. So I would say this that this experiment was good for us. So coming to the results, I would say that segmentation is really helpful to understand your clients, to understand their needs. You need to find what specific task you want to solve with it, and if you have the resources, the data scientist, you can make really valuable things for your company. You can make targeting emails, different products, different discounts for specific people. And for example, in our case, our lifetime value increased by 21%. So that's all. Thanks for your attention. If you have any questions, you can ask. Можно на русском.
Вопросы? Questions? Okay. Наташ.
Добрый день. Небольшой вопрос. А какой софт вы посоветуете вот для in-house дата майнинга?
Python.
Python, да?
Python, да.
Спасибо.
Спасибо. Я увидел, вы там представлены во многих странах, но немножко смотрел на эти страны, и мне показалось, что в Испании намного выше просрочка, ну, NPL, чем в других странах. Но так как вы применяете одинаковую модель, скорее всего, что ко всем странам, можете объяснить, почему в Испании просрочка выше, хотя это достаточно такая, ну, как бы европейская страна?
На самом деле у нас то же самое абсолютно. В Испании просрочка выше. Мы пытались это объяснить, скорее всего, отсутствием нужных данных. То есть в Испании кредитные бюро, если не ошибаюсь, может быть, путаю с Бразилией, они не хранят позитивную историю. То есть клиент взял займ, и если он его отдал, то информации поэтому нету. Также в Испании просто нет многих компаний, которые предоставляют там хорошие данные. То есть, ну, вот кредитные бюро там работают не совсем так, как, например, в России.
Ну, кредитное бюро это же всего там, ну, не знаю, там предикативность 30% общей модели, то есть остальные данные это все-таки там поведенческие характеристики. Да. Вы их собираете и все равно не получается.
На самом деле все равно работает хуже. Ну, если сравнивать, например, со странами СНГ, работает хуже. Ну, я бы сказал, что мы в целом удовлетворены работой, но, конечно, да, там можно развиваться бесконечно в Испании.
Ну и последний вопрос, NPL, какой вот примерно по Испании, ну ваше видение, то есть в целом по рынку? Я не говорю, как у вас, я спрашиваю в целом.
Слушайте, ну я бы сказал, наверное, в районе 10. Там очень зависит от клиентов, то есть там
оптимистично.
По повторным больше, меньше, по новым больше, но там в среднем может быть около 10.
И вы бустингом пользуетесь, да, по
По-разному, да. Ну, бустинг одна из таких, да, эффективных методик.
Одна из или самая лучшая?
Ну, в основном, на самом деле, просто бустинги тоже разные есть. Поэтому я бы сказал то, что там бустинг, Random Forest, их ансамбли, вот все это вместе. Ансамбль, да.
Ансамбль. Спасибо.
Вопросы еще? Questions?
Скажите, пожалуйста, а то, что вот ограничили collection в России, как повлияло на ваш NPL?
Слушайте, я на самом деле не могу вам на этот вопрос ответить. То есть на России я скорее меньше всего работаю, поэтому…
Ну, вы же знаете, коллеги есть.
Да, ну это не ко мне вопрос.
Окей. Окей, хорошо. А есть тут кому задать?
Я думаю,
Если
найдем.
представители Moneyman есть у нас, не знаю, в зале?
Я думаю, мы с вами потом поговорим еще раз. Мгм.
Спасибо. Больше нет. Спасибо, Иван. Thank you.